On this week's episode of Restaurants Near Me, we're back in Denver, Colorado. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and I'm gonna take you to 5 restaurants in 5 hours. Let's eat. Gaetano's has been in North Denver since the 1940s, originally owned by the Smaldone family. Legend has it that they might be a little bit connected. They brought me today a little pineapple martini to start. That's delish. They're infusing it right behind the bar. This is old school. This is North Denver. Great example of what they're doing here. We got a traditional lasagna. We have lobster ravioli with some shrimp and a vodka sauce, right on my alley. An Italian meats pizza. We got prosciutto. We got sausage, pepperoni. We got some roasted red peppers. I'm gonna start with the pizza because I've not had his pizza before. Ooh, that looks good to me. Now I'm mad because usually when I come to Gaetano's, I just want pasta and I have to come and eat his pizza as well. But when I go to Italian restaurants, it's usually I'm getting lasagna or chicken parm. Those are like the standard bearers. If you can't make good lasagna, good chicken parm, I don't care what else you got, I'm not coming back. That is a perfect lasagna. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Well seasoned, tons of meat, not too spicy, just the right amount of sauce and garlic, not dry at all. Curious about these lobster raviolis. Vodka sauce is one of the things I make really well. Last time I was making vodka sauce, I was pouring the vodka like this above the pan and the flame shot back up into the bottle. Don't ever do that at home. Nice healthy amount of lobster inside there. Should go great with this vodka sauce and shrimp. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So if you're looking for a slice of history of Denver, come to Gaetano's. This is the real deal. Foraged started on the Jerry Block 4 years ago, and what it is, it's an izakaya. In other words, tapas, Japanese tapas. So you can get sushi or small plates, but they also have a great selection of entrees like steaks and ramen. Love the attention to detail here. You got edible garnishes, a little caviar on top of this sushi here, a little bit of ponzu and mushroom on top of this. And then here we got a yellowtail roll, and this is their crispy rice with ahi tuna on top. I've had this before, it's delish. Starting off with the big eye tuna here, a teeny little bit of soy. That's a 10. That freaking melted in my mouth. Yellowtail roll here. Got a little avocado in there, a little cucumber. They do a nice job with sushi here, very fresh. Sometimes you get the rice and it's just falling apart. Not this one. Crispy rice is a must order when you visit Foraged. A little spicy tuna on top, a little jalapeno. It's kind of like nigiri, except the rice is crispy. On to the main attractions here. Tonkatsu ramen. So we got some pork belly, bok choy, mushrooms, kimchi in here. Going for the big bite. Boy, the depth of flavor in that broth. They know what they're doing with their ramen. Okay, definitely recommend the ramen. Got a little New York steak here, au poivre, which is a brandy peppercorn sauce. It's actually my go-to, my favorite. I love brandy peppercorn. Didn't even need this knife. That thing cuts so easy. I'm like, why are they doing au poivre? How does that fit in here? It fits. I don't know what they put in here, but it's got kind of like a little Asian-y flavor to it. If you've never been to Foraged, you are missing out. If you've been to Foraged, then you know this is the place to be. The La Diabla is located on 22nd and Larimer, and it's hard to find because they don't even have a sign. Just look for the pawn shop. They're right next to the pawn shop. They've won every award you could think of. New York Times just named them top 50 restaurants in the country. They won a Bib Award from Michelin Guide, which means one of the great valued restaurants in Denver. They're the only pozzoleria in America, and you say, well, pozzoleria, what the heck is that? They specialize in pozole. So they do a red one, a green one, a black one, a white one, and then you add what you want to it. You could have it vegan, vegetarian, or you can add meat to it, traditionally chicken. Today we got the verde, and what makes a pozole is you have to have hominy. So hominy right here, this is puffed corn, and that's what it looks like, right about there. I also love the tacos here. 2 years ago, the cappuccino taco here made my top 10 dishes of the year. Today they brought us a fish taco and a cheese taco. I've never seen anything like this. I don't understand this. I am excited to try it. Little insider tip, Thursdays, 2-for-1 pozole. This is the drink I always get here, the Madre Fucca. This goes so well with tacos. Let's start with the pozole. Every culture's got a stew like this. It's like a ramen or a pho. It's almost like a chicken tortilla soup. If you've never had pozole before, this is the place to come get it. All right, tacos. This thing is unbelievable. So you can tell they put the cheese on the flat top. Got that nice griddle on there. Caramelized it. It's like a Mexican grilled cheese. That's a holy shit. Look at that. I don't know, there's something inside that cheese too. There's chorizo verde inside there. They gotta be making their tortillas because they're exceptional. Fish taco. New contender for best fish taco in Denver. So if you're looking for a taste of authentic Mexico in the heart of Denver, check out La Diabla. When I heard Yardbird was coming to Denver, I stalked them, made sure I got an invite to the opening. I'm not easily impressed. They blew me away with the quality of the food. The service was like, they were ninjas. They were like, insane Bloody Mary bar, insane mimosa bar. And then the cinnamon roll was like this big, one of the best I've ever had. This place also won for Bon Appetit top 100 new restaurants in America. My favorite thing to do, double fisting. It's about the best old fashioned I've ever had. We have the pork belly with Palisade peaches. We got smashed fingerling potatoes, a little Parmesan. We got the 72-hour braised short rib with green chili grits. I'm guessing they're doing green chili grits because we're in Colorado. Tender, flavorful green chili grits is a nice revelation. I've not had that before. Going to the pork belly, get a little of that Palisade peach on there. That's not a 10, that's a 20. That's insane. But this is what you come here for. They're known for the fried chicken and it's gluten-free. They've got a whole kitchen back there dedicated just to making fried chicken. Cannot believe how tender this is, it's just falling apart. That's really good. When I heard a James Beard Award winning restaurant is making fried chicken, I'm like, this has got to be the best fried chicken in the world. And it's certainly in the conversation. People ask me all the time, where can you get the best fried chicken in Denver? Now I have an answer, Yardbird. First time ever at the Grenwich. I met the owner, Dolores. Hey, Dolores.
Hi, how's it going?
Look, there she is. And she says, this is her ode to New York. Me being a New Yorker, I love that, and I totally get it. She brought me a cocktail. It's in Alphabet City. If you're from New York, you've been to Alphabet City. It's bold, spicy, and smoky, just like New York. They've been open for 2 years. They have a really small menu, but well-chosen items. They have marinated peppers over here, the burrata and zucchini pizza over here. It's got a 10-year-old sourdough starter on it. Got a nice salmon alla plancha here with a ginger vinaigrette. Pizza's in front of me. Let's start with pizza. Feel like Dave Portnoy right now, right? The undercarriage, everybody knows the rules, one bite. Why does he say that? He takes more than one bite. Exceptional. Does have some heat to it. A little Calabrian chilies in it. I don't want to say, I'm thinking about saying it's the best pizza in Denver because it really is that good. All right, how about this? This is one of my favorite pizzas I've had this year. Really curious about these marinated peppers. Something I have not seen on a menu before. You gotta get the peppers. I'm telling you, forget about it. It's funny, it's one of those dishes that you don't really think about ordering. I'm glad they brought it to me. Now I would order this every time I come here. Gorgeous smoked salmon here. Got a little jicama salad here. Crispy skin, it's the best part. That's where all the nutrients are too. We don't get enough salmon on this show. That's just the right amount of smoke on it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of lox. Another New York thing, right? A little bagel and lox. Chef, super talented here. These ingredients really go phenomenally well together. The jicama with the smoked salmon, that's peanut butter and jelly. You know what they say, life is short, eat dessert first? So, New York, cheesecake, right? I used to manage Lindy's Cheesecake. Lindy's a very famous cheesecake store and restaurant in New York City. They say this is a cross between a New York style and a Basque style. So like an Italian style, I think that's the brown on top, a little bit of that char. They put a little salt on top. It's a nice touch, chef. This New Yorker approves. People have been telling me to come to the Greenwich for 2 years. Now I know why. This place is the bomb. Another amazing day of eating and drinking here in Denver. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon for another episode of Restaurants Near Me. Let's eat more cheesecake.